Hey, it's Janelle Waz and welcome back to another episode of Waz Reviews. Yes, it's another Star Trek DVD review. I mean, sure, there are complete Star Trek shows on DVD with every episode of the show in their full, uncut form and special features more than you could ever dream of. But there are also smaller DVD collections of a handful of episodes centered around one particular theme. And that's where this DVD collection comes in, the Jean-Luc Picard Collection. Released in August 2004, this DVD collection features 7 Picard-centric episodes from Star Trek The Next Generation and a documentary narrated by Patrick Stewart about the wonders of space. Let's take a look at this small but no doubt mighty collection centered around Starfleet's most British French captain.
Frère Jacques, come cheer up, my lads, 'tis to glory we steer.
Order up some Earl Grey from the replicator. This is the Jean-Luc Picard Collection.
I'm a role model.
I'm sure you are.
Let's go ahead and start with the outside of the collection. After all, presentation is the first thing you notice and can either look really spiffy on your shelves or just be another DVD. The sleeve of the Jean-Luc Picard Collections features not just one, but 2 pictures of Captain Picard on the cover. Make that 1.5. We see half of a picture of Picard that runs off the box and another of Picard holding a phaser. Odd choice of Picard holding a phaser since he's one of the more diplomatic captains, but he does have his action moments occasionally. The color scheme of the box is Starfleet Command Red with a nice metallic silver lettering for Jean-Luc Picard Collection. The lettering isn't embossed or anything, but it's still a nice accent to the rest of the box's red theme. Also included on the sleeve is mention of the included documentary From Here to Infinity, The Ultimate Voyage, hosted by Captain Picard himself, Patrick Stewart. The titles are also on the side, top, and bottom of the DVD sleeve, along with that lovely metallic silver lettering. On the back, we have the episodes included in this collection, along with a picture from each of the episodes. I'm really loving the back of the box. It's not overcrowded, but still gives you enough information about what you're getting in this collection. You don't even have to know the episodes by title. The picture should jog your memory enough to know what episodes you're getting in this collection. While you can't really do something like this on the back of a DVD box for a complete series, for a selection of episodes like this is great. I love it. But let's talk about the included episodes in this collection. There are some great episodes in this set. In fact, 6 of the 7 episodes are in my top 10 Next Gen episodes list. Which, by the way, you should totally watch that video after you're done with this video. Already, this collection has my seal of approval. The only episode that isn't in my top 10 is The Big Goodbye, and even that episode is a decent enough episode, especially for Season 1. The episodes are ordered by their appearance in the show, and include episodes from Seasons 1, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Disc 1 features The Big Goodbye, Sarek, Family, and The Drumhead, and Disc 2 features Darmok, The Inner Light, Tapestry, and the documentary From Here to Infinity. These are some amazing episodes, though I do find it a little odd that The Best of Both Worlds wasn't included in this collection. Don't get me wrong, I love Family. It's my favorite Next Gen episode. But it serves more as an epilogue to The Best of Both Worlds, which usually tops most fans' favorite episodes list. So leaving it out seems like a major oversight. Heck, include The Best of Both Worlds 2-parter instead of the random documentary. But to be honest, this is a pretty minor complaint from me. This is still a pretty solid lineup. We can see the spine of the DVD case before taking it out of the sleeve, which includes the title, Star Trek The Next Generation, and the contents of the DVD listed in white text. It's not as sleek looking as the other side, which is meant to be seen from a bookshelf, but it's not bad. But let's take a look at the DVD case and put the sleeve off to the side for right now. The front of the DVD case looks very similar to the front of the sleeve, with the same basic design, only the mention about the documentary has been removed, and the episode titles are listed along the bottom. But good news, the Picard that was cut in half continues along the side of the case. And like on the sleeve, the back of the DVD case features the episodes, a picture, and which disc they're on. But unlike the sleeve, there are descriptions of the episode, with some major spoilers for Sarek. Jeez, why don't you just mention that Wesley got slapped as a major plot point while you're at it? All jokes aside, the episode info is presented very nicely. If you don't know the episode by title, everything you need to know for deciding what to watch is on the back of the DVD case. There's a lot of info presented, but it doesn't feel overwhelming. But enough talk about the case, let's open it up. The DVD case is set up like a folder so it doesn't snap close. You'll definitely want to keep the DVD sleeve in order to keep the case secure. Upon first cracking the case open, we're treated to some Picard files, specifically his personnel file and his Starfleet career summary. Rank, Captain, date of birth, July 13th, 2305, place of birth, Le Bar, France, marital status, single, ladies, he's single, children, none. Excuse me, what about Wesley? I know, it's just my fan theory.
I was always proud of you.
The career summary details Picard's 40 years of service in Starfleet, going back to his time with the Stargazer and through the events of First Contact aboard the Enterprise E. Kinda odd that the events of Star Trek's Insurrection and Nemesis were left out, but considering how those movies were, I'm not upset. Opening the case further reveals 2 DVD discs with their own compartments. I much prefer DVDs having their own spot in the case rather than overlapping each other like a lot of the newer Star Trek DVDs. This here is nice and well presented. Both DVDs have the same design and color scheme. The title The Collection, a picture of Picard, the disc number, and the episodes on the disc, all with that nice red theme that goes with the box. Points for including the episode titles directly on the disc, so I don't have to refer to the back of the sleeve or DVD case to find out which disc I should play. That was a major complaint I had for the Next Gen DVD collection. Each episode includes the episode number, the title, the air date, and the star date. The only piece of information I really care about is the episode title, but the other pieces of information give the list a sense of completeness. If I had to pick one gripe about the discs, it's that both discs look the exact same except for the disc number and the episode titles. It would have been nice if the second disc had a different Picard picture on it that kept the same overall theme, but also differentiated itself from disc 1. But you know what, it's not that big of a deal. The entire presentation of the DVD sleeve, case, and DVDs are very nicely done. The DVD case slides back into the sleeve with ease, although sometimes it can get caught on the tab inside the sleeve. Now, presentation is all fine and dandy, but what about the discs themselves? Well, the disc menus look a lot like a simplified version of the Complete Series DVD menus based around the LCARS menu. But where the Complete Series menus were animated and showed small clips of the episodes, these menus are very static. No animations, no clips. So, it's a little underwhelming. The episode menu does have screenshots of the episode, but it's still nevertheless underwhelming. The episode quality is about what you would see in the Complete Series DVDs. Standard definition. You're not getting anything that different in this collection than you are in the Complete Series DVD collection. But, I mean, it doesn't look bad on my TV screen, so there's that. I do have to admit that I love the fact you can open up the inner light and the song that Picard plays in that episode plays in the menu. It brought a smile to my face, and I love that that attention was given in this DVD collection. But what about that documentary, the one that got a special shout out on the front of the sleeve for this collection? So, I assumed that the documentary was going to be a Star Trek documentary, maybe some behind the scenes features or an interview with Patrick Stewart about the show. But no, it's about actual space. Suffice to say, I'm a tad disappointed.
Think of it. There are more stars in the universe than grains of sand on all the beaches and deserts of Earth.
On the other hand, the parts of the documentary I did watch were interesting, featuring Patrick Stewart walking out into the void like he's starting up a game of Myst, and inviting us on the Starship Imagination.
Come with us, then, all aboard the spacecraft of the imagination, and explore that macro-universe that stretches from here to infinity.
The documentary does come across like one of those films you probably watched in science class back in school, but that doesn't mean that there isn't interesting information in it. I mean, I probably wouldn't be watching it if Patrick Stewart wasn't narrating it, but it's still interesting. The special effects are delightfully 90s, and I'm pretty sure more than one clip was either taken or inspired from Star Trek. The documentary starts out talking about the solar system and the planets, and slowly moves out from there. And yes, Pluto is still called a planet, as it should be. Heck, it even boldly goes where no one probably will go in our lifetime.
Engage.
The documentary even touches on the SETI project and possible communication between us and alien life.
Another question arises. If we do receive a signal, should we send a reply?
Well, I know after all the sci-fi I've watched, I hope there isn't life on other planets.
Still, we listen and hope that indeed we are not alone.
I only went through bits and pieces of this documentary since this review is about the DVD collection rather than the documentary, but even though parts of it were a little cheesy, there were still interesting bits of information. If you have a fascination with space, it might be worth giving this documentary a watch.
On one of those planets, the third from this otherwise average star, is a blue, nitrogen-oxygen world, which is the most special place in the universe. Our home, our world, our Earth.
And that's the Jean-Luc Picard Collection. And for the beginning Star Trek DVD collector, it's a pretty nice little collection inside and out. The sleeve and case look nice, and the way the episodes are presented on the backs of both are a nice plus. No mystery episodes here, you know exactly what you're getting. The included episodes are great next-gen episodes. None of these episodes are duds, and in fact, I count most of them among the best of next-gen. Now, I say this is a nice collection for someone starting to collect Star Trek DVDs. If you already own the complete series on DVD, I can't see much reason to buy this collection, unless you really want to see that documentary. But if you want to own some next-gen episodes on DVD but don't want to invest in the complete series of DVDs quite yet, or you're looking to get an unsuspecting friend into Star Trek, definitely check out this collection. Especially if you have a friend looking to get into Star Trek. Rather than making them trudge through the infamous Season 1, you can hook them on Next Gen with some of the best episodes of the show included in this collection. But now what do you think? Did you ever own the Jean-Luc Picard Collection on DVD? Did you love it? Did you hate it? What do you think of the episode selection? Because I think it's pretty fantastic. And are there any other Star Trek DVD collections you want me to review? Please, leave a comment below. As always, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Waz Reviews. If you like what you see, why not give my video a like and subscribe to my channel? Tell your friends! Until next time...
Make it so, number one.